What is up? I'm out here hunting. And hopefully get something. I'm a couple hours early. According to the app that I'm using, we'll see how well it works. Talks about different feeding times. I'm a couple hours out here before the good feeding times, so hopefully the app is accurate. Me and my buddy came out here and we saw some deer on the cams. They were much later, so hopefully I pick up some deer in some other areas. We'll see. It's a good hunting area. Plus it kind of just gets me out in the woods a little bit. Took a new driving route to get here. The last route, it's about a mile hike from where I used to park to this spot right here. When I came out here with my buddy last time we were out here, we were driving around and we noticed that there were these trails that looked like they had been driven on. There were parts of the field, like it's a huge grassy field that we have to cut through, but there are certain sections that are just completely mowed down, so it looks like it's vehicular access. Hoping so, but anyways, if anybody comes out here and asks, I got overhead pictures from like Google Earth and stuff that make it look like vehicular access. So plus the ArcGIS app for the state of Georgia for the WMAs also looks like vehicular access. It all looks like vehicular access. There are clear tire tracks, and I don't think those are the same tire tracks from me and my buddy, considering they were pretty fresh looking, especially with all the rain and stuff. Everything would have been picked right back up. Anyways, yeah, this is a nice little hunting area. Some different views. Right about there is where I parked, but a little bit further on back. I know there are WMA rules regarding how far away you can park from where you're hunting, and even though that road access or the vehicular access kind of looped up right there, I wanted to make sure I was far enough away, so I kind of pulled up a little bit further. It's looking like it's gonna be promising today. Weather's pretty cool. It's mid 70s. Well, the place I was just hunting, or not the place where I parked, it was not a place that's allowed to be driven. It was a fire break. So I mean, he was a polite guy. It could have definitely gone a lot worse. I ended up talking to him for a while. Well, it was kind of felt more like an interrogation, but there's spider webs everywhere here. I also showed him the image from the WMA site that I took, and I mean, they look like clear roads. There's no information about them not being roads. There are other spots that are marked as not roads. This one, however, was not marked as such. So I did let him know that these roads, it's like, hey, these aren't marked. Like I said, it could have gone a lot worse. He did wish me good luck, and obviously sorry that I have to basically hike a mile to get back to where I just was. But overall, like I said, it could have been a whole lot worse. I am heading back out that way. Hopefully I can get out there. My scent is going to be everywhere. I was out there at a good enough time, and if anybody that runs WMAs actually views this video, please, if you guys could update your sites to make them a little bit better, make very clear known roads, because they're not clear. Make very clear known where the entrances are. There are plenty of entrances, and not all of them are marked. I passed 2 entrances on my way to my old entrance, and neither of those 2 entrances are marked. And I don't know if it's the WMA management, or if it's, I think the website could be a little bit better. I mean, we are paying a pretty good amount of money for the rights to use public land to hunt. I have no problem doing that. I get a hunting license and a fishing license every year. Got this 360 going. Looks pretty cool. I took some 360 video the other. Well, just found some turkeys. Oh boy, I hope I got that on that side of the 360 cam. Oh my goodness. Oh. That gave me a heart attack. All right, so maybe I should pay attention. Not gonna, but maybe I should. But no, I did some 360 video the other day out on the boat with a guy I go fishing with. Really good dude. Definitely a blessing to have him in my life. So I'm on this trail. This is the exact same kind of trail. So I don't know if you can see it. This right here, this is exactly what I just drove on. This is what it looks like. But apparently this is not considered, but he explained to me that when other people drive on these these areas, it looks like you can actually drive on them. And he's absolutely correct. As I thought, I could drive on it. I mean, I was unsure, but everything that I looked up, every law that I tried to find to prove that it was not allowed, I could not find. I couldn't prove that it wasn't allowed. Therefore, I just assume it was. Way on down there is where I'm going. It's actually where you just saw my finger, to the right, probably another 300 yards. See, now that was something maybe I should have asked him. If I'm not allowed to drive on this road that I'm walking on right now, I wonder if I'm allowed to walk it. I've been walking it for the last couple years, so I've never got in trouble before. Today is the second time I've ever seen anybody out here. 5:30. It gets dark in 2 hours. It's like a 30-minute walk. I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth it right now. Man, I was there for hours trying to let my scent go away. I don't know. I'm trying to learn about the lunar feeding times, and mine lunar feeding time ends in 9 minutes. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds fancy. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna walk it. It's only have a couple hours out there. Oh well. It is what it is. Tomorrow's another day. Today when I was picking up stuff, I was gonna work on making a 550 cord like lanyard for the end of my knife, because there's a hole there and I figured something should go in it. While I was there picking up the 550 cord, I saw this nice little sitting pad. It keeps you warm in the winter, but it's also soft, because these stands, the padding is kind of old, weathered. So I got this pad that I can bring out with me now when I come out. So that was pretty nice. I was sitting in that. I mean, I was there for, like I said, a couple hours, and sitting was fine. Definitely need to probably come out here and scout something closer to the truck, I guess. The issue is that, man, that spot is really good. No wonder nobody hunts it though. It is a long hike, but it is a really good spot. Such is the cost of a good hunting place. I'm approaching that spot where all them birds were. I think they were turkeys. The way that they just like were hidden, the way that they moved, the way that they were spooked, and there were a handful of them. I mean, it might not be a turkey, but it is right here. Right there is where they spooked me. Yeah, I guess I'll head home, play some video games. Maybe double check that law, see if I can find out whether or not it actually said gravel on the other roads. If it does, then man, it's a game changer. But if it doesn't, uh-oh. Which is why I'm wondering. There's a couple other places that I've gone where I've run into rangers, and maybe the rangers were just being nice. But the roads weren't so clearly defined. Again, maybe if somebody can update the app or the web page. I know I'm identifying problems, and I don't really have too many solutions for it because I'm not knowledgeable in that sense that I can just say, hey, go fix this. I don't know if it's a button you can click or a pin you can drop or what, whatever it is. It would definitely be nice, especially for us novice hunters. I've only been hunting for a couple years, and I don't really know much about it. Learning as I go. I prefer if I learn with clear defined rules and regulations, and I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not a huge fan of that. See, I'm close by, but everything on this side is private property. Everything over here is super thick. I've already looked in this area. Maybe there's something further up the drive. We'll see. Oh, spider. I'm gonna go ahead and duck underneath that. Well, I made it back to my truck. If you like, click like. If you would like to see more of the videos that I post, hit subscribe. And if you would like to be notified whenever I post a video, hit the little bell right next to the subscribe button. Hope you all have a safe, blessed, and wonderful day.